Are we live? Hello? Anybody there?
Still says waiting on the computer.
Well, it
Did it,
says live. Yeah, there we go. Now we're live.
did it pop up? There you go.
Yep. What's up, everybody? Welcome
Oh,
back.
just got the notification.
Yeah. Hey, Des. People, 11 people already. Golly. Y'all over here having a nice little conversation. Look at this, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
What's up, Boo? Bat? Dark Lord? Hey, David. What's up, man?
Uh,
Hey, Rob. What are you doing, man? How you doing? I just got the notification that I'm going live.
Gee, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, shoot.
Oh, God, it smells good in here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool enough to the touch now. There you go.
Dinner.
Oh, boneless, skinless thighs. Anybody?
What do you do with all that, man?
What's that?
What are you doing with all that chicken?
Oh, that's going in that chicken tortilla soup I'm making this weekend.
Oh, nice.
There's Mr. Jones.
There is Mr. Jones.
Well, since we're showing pictures, I might as well show the other one I showed you. Huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I live in a town of about 10,000,
Yeah.
and 12 miles down the road is where my butcher lives. It's a town of about 1,500. Well, right outside there, we had FBI, state police. We had an Amber Alert about 2.5 hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
14 miles down the road here. There we go.
Sausages and some chickens that aren't ready, huh?
Oh, those are the ones that are sitting here.
Oh, okay.
I had them underneath. So, yeah, about 9 pounds of sausage. So,
True.
hey, don't make me do a lance.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting rusty, man. I don't know why.
I don't either. All right.
What's up, Pojo? Mike Heppel, what's up, man? He's alive. Let me. Oh, yeah. Let me do this real quick. Oh. Y'all warm up over there?
What?
Did y'all warm up?
It's about 40 today.
Okay.
I was checking out the extended forecast for the rodeo, and it looks like mid 60s, maybe 70, which I'm all right with. That'll be warm for me.
Yep.
Last
Yeah.
year,
It was, I think, 68 today, so it felt great. No clouds. Almost started out the old Smoky.
my son-in-law asked me, he goes, "Dad, where'd you get them deflector plates for your drums?" And I said, "Well, you might be able to find some when we're in Houston here shortly."
Yep, home of the old Smoky.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
Hold on. I got a work text I got to answer here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna send an email real quick. So bear with me. There it is. I should have done this earlier, I know, but what you gonna do?
All right, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Mike Happel, he is alive.
Florida and frost just doesn't seem like the two words that should go together.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. But no, last year we were talking about rodeo weather. Last year it was like 80 plus every day.
What's up,
It was
Tony?
hot.
Barbecue some pork steaks. It was nice and yeah, it was. It's been pretty good the last couple of days. Uh, Yesterday was a little cloud overcast. No, yesterday was real nice. So yeah, sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday, Tony. My mom and I were a little sick, but we're better now. Yeah, it's something we ate for breakfast, I think, man, because we were both just sick.
Uh-oh. What did Christy do to AJ?
Something that happened in our group chat.
Oh. I gotta go rotate sausage in a half hour. Don't let me forget.
All right. 8:30. So 9:00. Go rotate your sausage.
Always playing with my sausage.
Yeah. I guess you never grow out of there, huh?
Nope. Kind of like the old song "My Ding-a-ling."
Yeah.
So.
Hey, everybody in chat, say hello or say hi to Leprechaun TV, please. Do me a favor.
Oh, there's Lep. Lep, I like your new toy. That little.
The pizza oven?
Yeah, the E Series.
Yeah.
Electric pizza oven. I didn't send you that picture, did I? Send it? I gotta see if I still have it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you prick. Well, Friday while I was gone, Friday or Saturday, I forget. The wife was down in Sioux City, the big city, and went into the Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And they had their Expert Grill brand charcoal.
Right.
For half price.
Well, it's already real cheap. So what's half price of cheap?
$4 a bag.
Oh, wow. The big bag?
Yeah, 16-pound bag, $4.
Oh, okay.
So she got an apple cherry briquette. Sunday, we ran up to Worthington, my grandson's hockey game, a couple of them. We hit that Walmart afterwards. They were $3 there.
Oh, wow, dude.
I got a mesquite pecan blend of briquettes, an oak hickory blend, and then the apple cherry blend. So we ended up with 7 bags of that, 16-pound bags. So there's like 112 pounds of charcoal. And then the 20-pound bags of the Jealous Devil Max are normally like $24 a bag. Got them for $9.
Not bad, not bad.
So, 200 pounds of charcoal for less than $70.
That's not bad. Yeah. that the cheap brand. I usually just get the regular charcoal one. I never get any of the ones that have any of that flavor or whatever you call it. But because I just use it just to start my fire, so I don't care, for any of that because I use wood most of the time.
Yeah, but in the drums, so like that, the apple cherry, I'll run that for chicken and pork, and I'll blend it with regular uh, charcoal, you know. And then the that oak hickory, I'll use that on the beef most of the time. So I do not use Kingsford garlic blend. I have had it before. I did not like it.
I've heard some people say the same thing that they didn't like the that smell.
I'm not a fan of Kingsford anyway. Too many fillers in there.
I have the regular Kingsford Blue. It'll last me a cook for when I do like chicken or ribs on the old smoky. It'll get it done real quick. So
Yeah, but I'm not always a big fan of you know, the other flavored stuff. But
right.
for $3 a bag, and if I use it, at the beginning, who cares? Most of it's going to be gone by the time the meat's put on anyway. So.
Yes, sir. What's up, Steven?
Oh, Island Boy's here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you it's a miserable about 76 degrees where he's at. I don't know how that guy does it. Trying to survive such harsh weather.
Oh, the only thing I would hate would be a hurricane, but other than that, I wouldn't mind none of that.
Yeah. Well, you're close enough to hurricane area.
Yeah, but Houston usually takes most of it, so.
Or Louisiana.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, Big Lou, he got hit twice in what? Got hit twice in a matter of months. He took a beating about, was that 2 or 3 years ago? I don't remember. He got beat up real hard.
Yeah, he's South Louisiana, I think so, or Southeast Louisiana, I believe.
Lake Charles.
Okay.
Couldn't think of the name of it. Mr. Lance is here.
Yes, sir.
Now this is messed up. Lance, I can't see your damn comments again.
Really?
I don't see it on the StreamYard side.
Huh. Yep, he's here though.
Yeah, I mean, for the last year we haven't been able to see each other's comments.
Yeah, and so that happened to me with Buzz Barbecue. When he goes live, my comments don't show up in the chat at all. So I gotta switch to my other account.
Let's see. I'm gonna try it on my phone, see what happens. Just for
Google says Lance blocked you, Kent.
Oh, probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
There's Miss D.
Hey, Simon's live.
Yeah. Are we checking or are we just being no, Google comment here.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. We're just going on our system.
I think we'll just take each other's word for it. I'm not gonna check. Yeah. And Lance, I got some from you too, and I was like, well, good. It's fixed.
Really?
Now I can't see him again.
So y'all have a 10 months
Oh,
relationship.
okay. Hold on. I bet if I go, hold on. Come on. Up above. Okay, yeah, I can see him on the
Tablet.
StreamYard side when I got it up, but on I got the laptop down here where I'm watching the comments.
Mhm.
No, I can't see him. Can't see it in the comments.
Yeah. Like I said, same thing with Buzz Barbecue.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Turn this one off. There we go.
Lap.
What's up, Tyler?
There's Tyler Ward. Funny cow.
Kyle.
No, I am down about 20 pounds though.
Yeah, you're looking fit, dude.
Getting
Looking
there.
buff.
We're getting there. Well, my boy is going to be joining the Air National Guard, and he needs somebody to spot him at the gym.
Okay.
So I've been going with him.
There you go.
He's doing the preacher bench curls and everything. And he's like, Dad, I'm pretty sure I can outlift you. I said, all right, let's go. And then he found out where the bear shit's in the woods yet. The old 55 old man can still outlift him. But I can leg press more than you. I said, all right, put on what you want. Let's go to the leg press machine. And then I added 100 pounds, put it up, and he's like, shit. Yeah, the old man still got it, boy.
How them knees though?
His older brother found out the hard way too. When he was in the military a couple of years, he decided to jump me in a pool, and yeah, he found out the old man could still handle the young bucks.
Hey, Lip, what happened to Miss Tina?
Oh, Lap, not the one in the brown leather pants. That's the cop's wife. Remember that. We'll have to, Simon, we'll show you some pictures from last year. That gal on Saturday night. Papa Texas was.
Well, I heard stories about autographs in Papa Texas, so.
Oh, it's quite it's quite the event out there. I'm going to say that. Well, it's a good time.
Well, I wish San Antonio's was a little bit more organized than it was.
I don't know. I've never been there, so.
Well, it got moved. It used to be at the on site of the where the road is at, and that arena. It's a parking lot, right?
Right.
So I thought it was gonna be there, so I ended up going there, and it turns out it was at a different location. So I had to go to where the parking was and the shuttle service was. Get there, grab a shuttle, and then go to the site of the rodeo, which was off further down. But it's part of it was paved, and the other part was like gravel. So I only got to see like half the venue. I get to roam around everywhere.
Nice thing about Houston, you're in NRG Stadium parking lot, so it's it's all good. And if you can't get there, we're going to get you there. Just
But
whatever you do when one of them ice trucks or beer trucks go by, don't grab the bumper. They're not going to stop for you.
they had a bunch of little side by sides at the rodeo here, but it was all the staff running around doing stuff with them. But
Oh, yeah.
I felt like grabbing one to the other one of them and just getting pushed. But I said, nah, I better not.
Yeah, there's golf carts side by side, you name it there, and then I think last year Lep got in. You know the old rickshaw, the bicycle with the buggy behind it. I think
Yeah.
Lep got in one of them last year one night.
Yeah, I heard several stories of those, but they were lifesavers apparently. Because trying to cross the highway to get to the hotel or wherever they were parking at.
When it was a long walk to where we had to go, but that is all right. We had a sober driver each night, so that helped.
What's up, Shifter?
Oh yeah, you and Jeremy.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Mr. Randy?
What's up, Kent? What y'all talking about?
Rodeo stuff.
Ford
Rodeo.
Ranger.
Fuck,
Rodeo.
forgot to bring a hat. Y'all don't laugh at my hair.
Ha ha, no.
Were you painting with primer on the Ranger today, or what?
Uh-uh.
Well, you got a bunch of it in your hair.
Yeah. Man, fuck y'all. Let me go get a hat. I'll be back.
Everybody wonders why I keep mine so short, because then you can't see the gray as easy.
I swear Randy got gray in the 1 year I've known him. He's gone gray.
I don't remember him having near that much gray last year at the rodeo.
Yeah, I think it's the stress of him shaving the head once or twice this past year.
Yeah. I got yeah. Explains why you're not gray either, Christy. I'm gray. You just can't see it very much. If this gets long, you can see it. Yeah, Russ, he shaves his head. Yeah. Well, the shit we don't do for fun on this thing. Jeez.
That better? Yeah, fuck it. I'm going gray, man. All I can do is cover this shit up.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Good always color it. Go blonde.
Fucking color it.
Yeah, go
Be at work
blonde.
sweating. That should be running down my face. Fuck that.
Stick your whole head in a bucket of bleach. Borrow
Nice.
Chris's bucket.
Dude, just go platinum blonde.
I have before. Christy dyed my hair blonde before for one
Yeah.
day.
For one day.
fucking day. Yeah, I got to work, man. Them motherfuckers were clowning on me. I come home and shave my hair. My shit was Eminem. My shit was Eminem blonde. No big deal.
Slim Shady look.
Yeah. And then I can't get my fucking TV in my shop to come on either.
Like on or the internet?
No, like it's the screen's black even when I turn the power on.
Ooh. Well, time to get a new one.
I'm gonna get up there and beat the shit out of it. I'll make it come back on.
Well, that's why. Because you keep beating on.
Sometimes you always beat on appliances before you get rid of them. Like the washing machine that we're getting tomorrow. We're getting new washers and dryers. I beat the shit out of that washing machine. It still won't work. So it's time to get a new one. I mean, what are you going to do? Break it?
No matter how big a hammer, it wouldn't work, huh?
That's what I'm saying. You might get it to come back on, beating on it.
Here, do that, though.
No, it's been plugged in. You always unplug it, then plug it back in. That's the first fucking, that's the
Yeah.
first test.
Yep.
You know what? I bet Christy was out screwing around in the shop and broke it.
No, I don't know about that. She don't really fuck with the TV out here. If it was like my shop vac or a drill or something, I might be upset. Anyway, when it rains, it pours, man. You know how it is.
Oh yeah. We have that. The wife was saying, I need a new vehicle. I said, fine, let's go get one. And I didn't mention my truck tires because I knew I needed them. But if I would have said, well, I need to get tires on my truck, she'd be like, well, we'll wait on my vehicle. So I waited until after we bought it.
Did you just get new tires?
Yeah. But we got her a new vehicle about 3 months ago. And I knew the tires were getting thin for winter. So I'd waited to say anything till after we had that for her. And then fridge. And they don't give fridges away anymore.
Yeah,
And
no
then
shit.
2 weeks after we get the fridge, damn, the microwave takes a shit.
Well, I hate.
Like I said, when it
Probably-
rains, it pours, man.
Wait, hold on. Let me find my hammer. I'm gonna go try Randy that motherfucker real quick.
Gotta go shifter it.
But we've gotten a new fridge and stove in the last year and a half, and they're matching now. So, of course, with the microwave, we had to get that to match also. So,
Sleeper.
hey, Lance.
Oh,
I
dragging
think-
ass, man, dragging ass.
What's the matter with you, Lance?
Tired, man. I got up Sunday morning. Couldn't go to sleep. Stayed up Sunday. Last thing I remember was some guy asking you last night, where do you get your questions from? And boom, I was out. Last thing I remember.
Last
Woke
night?
up- Yeah, last night. Woke up this morning.
That was
I was
was
up
Monday.
for 30 some hours. I'm still dragging.
Last night was Monday.
Yeah, I saw the guy. He was,
Tyler's friend, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I saw shit. Randy's
Tuck.
live. I clicked on Randy. The guy says Randy was asking questions, and he said, "Man, where do you get your questions from?" And Randy said, "I don't know. They're written on a piece of paper." And I zonked. That's it. Only
I
thing I
love it.
remember.
I love my ass off on that one though. Like I don't know, they just written down.
That's the last thing I remember.
What's
Yeah,
up,
Sean's a
Don?
good sport. Sean's a good sport. I'm glad he came up.
That's his name, Sean.
Yeah.
It does, Russ. It sucks getting old. It'll take me 3 days to catch up with this. What's up, Rob?
You're not sick. You're just tired.
Just tired. Just had shit to do. Shit on my mind. Had the basement flooded out a few weeks back, and I finally crawled underneath the steps in the storage unit or storage area Sunday. Got all
What's
that
up,
carpet
Kyle?
ripped up, and I just couldn't go to sleep. Stayed up and just kept working.
Man, you got a lot of members now, Simon.
Yeah, 19, I think.
What's up, Kyle? Yankee Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle gifted some memberships last week. I think 5 last week. 5 or 10, can't remember how many.
I don't remember.
Chuck, you're lucky you're my friend, buddy. I had some humdingers for you. You wasn't ready for them questions.
I'm sure I can hardly walk from that tile. Yeah. Then I had to get up this morning and pull a trailer for 2.5 hours south, put a kitchen in with an Amish guy today, and got that in and came back home tonight. I'm just dragging, man.
Well, Lance,
Yeah.
you're not a spring chicken anymore. Well, Well, you haven't been one for about 40 years. But
Well, I know it, man, but I did pretty good. Guy paid me cash.
Best kind of payment.
Yeah.
yep.
I'd say how much, but my wife or my children might be listening. I'll get back to my wife.
$5.
$5. All my side work money stays in my pocket. When I had a 9 to 5, I had a paycheck, weekly paycheck. All that went to the wife. But if I work extra, that's for me.
Extra money. What does that mean?
Well,
Shit.
where I can put something aside, don't have to go towards paying bills or something. That's just a rule we had. I work extra. I mean, if she needs it, it's one thing.
Right.
But if I want to go buy a new fishing pole, or, you know, if I
Yeah.
want to go buy some meat to cook, you know, any of that stuff.
Shit. Bailey got braces today. There's no such thing as extra money
No
around here.
way. This year, really, I've been there, done that twice.
Stuff
Been
expensive.
there, done that twice. I was
Yeah,
on
it
the,
ain't cheap.
you're right, Lep. I was, as soon as you said that, I said, "Oh shit, I should have kept my mouth shut." But
Well, there's web right there.
so is Simon. He used to.
I used to when I was younger, but I was in the
Pay for poles.
I was down in the trenches, so it didn't really matter.
The IRS trenches.
Yep, but I did have a nice big badge, which scared people.
You know, my kids are 34 and 30, so they're on their own. Well, for the most part. Got one that's need a little bit of help. I got another one. I can't even say. I got so much stuff, man. I got another one getting married in May.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that shit.
You get way too young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't ready for that shit.
I got one married off already. The oldest boy, I don't think he'll ever get married. The
Right.
second daughter, yeah, well, she's only 20. That might be in a few years. And then the youngest boy is 17. He'll probably be the next one to get married, and the next one to make me a grandpa will be the youngest one.
Yeah, there's some talk about that already, so I'm excited about it. I don't get to see my step grandson. He went to state of California.
Wow.
I don't ever get to see him. I used to
Wait.
see him for Christmas holidays, but with what's going on recently, he is he don't want to talk or see his dad. That's messed up, but anyhow. Lance, large pockets. Man, I should have took some pictures of that cabinet job. Guy says he's got a few more kitchens coming up. He wants me to help him on them. But I thought about making it into an adventures video.
Why not?
Fucking
But
Amish
Amish
adventure?
guy, what's that?
fucking Amish adventure video.
Yeah, yeah. Pull up and have the buggy and carts in the barn and do a quick tour of his shop that's run by air. Everything's run by air. Generator generates the compressed air. All of his tools, his ceiling fans, everything.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question for the Amish. Okay, so they can't have electric, right?
Correct.
They can have a generator?
Gas or diesel powered, yeah. They can run gas and they can run diesel.
Okay, so he runs a generator to
Yeah.
run an air compressor.
Only he can run the generator only long enough to fill two 1,000 gallon tanks. And then it has to be shut off. and then it doesn't come back on until that, because everything else is run off air. Their water pump for their sinks, toilets, all that's run by air. Fans, ceiling fan.
Man, that don't seem like that shit would last that long. I got a 250-gallon air compressor behind me that.
Right, but they're not using the CFM, I'm sure, Randy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's real low on the pressure.
How much
And they know they got to adapt to that.
air pressure does it take to get a ceiling fan spinning?
I don't know, but I don't know how the hell they do it, because the whole time you're sitting there is.
Drive me crazy, man.
It would drive it does. It drives me crazy. But take some pictures. He won't. I'm not going to be able to take his picture of his face. It cracks me up because he had his nephew with him today, and Solly is the one. Solly Jr. is the one that I went out with, and I remember him when he was probably Christy's son's age, and now he's got his own business, running his own business. But
it just sounds fucking weird, dude. Sounds fucking weird to me. I've never seen Amish people, so that shit would be alien to me.
When I was younger, I thought Amish people were like powering their stuff like on bicycles with the belts. I figured that's how they were. I was young, so I didn't know.
Wait till you got to go to like a restaurant, because I mean, I chaperone them around a lot, just to help them out. But and they usually will reward you, like, let's stop here and get a sandwich or something like that. And man, you go in there and people are just. I couldn't. If I was Amish, I wouldn't want to eat in the public, because people are just staring at them the whole damn time, just staring at everything they do, every move they make, and you can see the people, like, hitting their husband or something like that and pointing over here. I was like, sometimes I just steer right back at them, like, what the hell? They're still people.
Dude.
Yeah, because it aggravates me. It aggravates me. It's like, back off.
They might be laughing at you, Lance. You're in there busting a snag in your pants and shit. They're like, look at that old man fucking hanging out with all these Amish people all the time.
Look at that son bitch. Don't have a life.
Yeah, NBL, squirrel power too. Like,
so when y'all building these cabinets and shit, y'all building them in a shop. What happens when you go to the house? Y'all got to use just hammer and nails and fucking hand powered drills and shit.
They battery powered stuff.
8 touches, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, battery powered stuff. Now, if they're on someone else's job, they can use the battery powered stuff. But if they're at their home, they cannot use anything outside of the air power tools. And they just say it's my tool.
If you're gonna bend the rules, you might as well break them. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that a lot of Amish that break them, but you're not going to, I know there's a cornfield in the summertime that if you go through at the right time, you can find the Amish teenagers in the same spot drinking beer that someone, brought to them. So there's things that happen. It's just, it's human. It's human.
I would have to be Mennonite instead of Amish, because I want to drive a car and use electricity.
Well, down here you're absolutely right. Down here we have 2 Mennonites. We have one order. Mennonites are actually probably in some ways stricter than the Amish. And then you got another group of Mennonites that if you were in a store, you would never know that they were any different from you or me.
Yeah.
Can you imagine us watching a group of Amish eating? They can put down some food now. They can't have rubber tires. That's right, steel wheels. There you go, Mike. They got to take the rubber off the tractors, and they have.
There's some Amish over there by Mike. There's some in eastern and south central Iowa. So it's funny. You come up out of Missouri and northern Missouri. There's some too, and you see the old share the road signs on the side. And there'll be buggies on them, and there'll be pictures of horses with shit behind them, and
Yeah, I had to laugh at Lep. Cut your hair like an Amish. They'll be looking at you too. It's so true. They all sport those bowl haircuts. Hopple, there is drivers but I'm a working driver, so I make more money, and I've worked with them so much. Um, other than moving faster because my ass is old, you know, we work pretty together. You get on a different crew, they have different habits. Like this guy, Solly Jr. Today, we're hanging wall cabinets, and we put them on the floor and put. I mean, these are nice, heavy duty ass wall cabinets. It ain't no Lowe's furniture, and we'd have probably 6 foot of cabinet put together on the floor, and we'd stand them up and put them on a wall all at one time. Start leveling and everything, because you just go through the wall. You start driving a nail and find your studs, and you measure off that corner going across, and then you go across the back of your mounting boards on the back of your cabinets, top and bottom, with the same measurements. Drill through your pilot hole, put the cabinet up there on the wall, and you should be hitting each and every one of them studs at the same time. So,
Man, that's fucked up. I don't think Amish should be able to use tape measures.
You string.
Got to use a measuring stick.
Oh, that's true. Actually, Lep, it's a word you're talking about this. So I just talked to one of them. Now, I haven't seen Solly Jr. I've seen him in passing, but to actually sit and talk to him, I just ran into his father and his mother one day and his uncle last weekend. So it was odd for him to call me to say, hey, let's go to work. But so I actually followed up with them that he has 2 other sisters that got married that I pretty much know them fairly well, along with their husbands. And all of them have got 7 children each.
Wow.
So just between the 3 houses, they've got 21 children.
Well, fuck, if you can't drive on the road with rubber, you damn sure ain't putting rubber on your dick.
See, look what Mike is saying about the cell phones down there. Up around.
They can't own one, so the Amish, by me, use a driver's phone. They have, you're sort of kind of right, Mike. They have what they call like a prepay for their trailers. They're not allowed to be taken in the house, but most of them, you're exactly right. Most of them will use the driver's phone.
See, around here we have the Netherlands Reformed, so they have their own school, everything.
Hey, Laura. They do. They have their own.
They all have do a dress code and everything, blah, blah, blah. Well, the Netherlands Reformed, they're not allowed to own a TV. Our neighbors growing up.
Yeah, how do Amish people get fucking Amber Alerts, man? That's fucked up, man.
No, it just happened 14 miles from our house. They caught the guy who took his kid.
All right.
But
and we had that conversation today too, because his brother-in-law, this goes back probably 6 years ago already. His brother-in-law was probably, Simeon, I'd say was 28, 26, and his children watched him choke and die to death right there in the house because they don't know phones. So the oldest one was running towards the closest phone booth, and time 911 got back there, the ambulance, he was gone.
They don't believe in the Heimlich maneuver?
Well, it wasn't choking like food. It wasn't like choking on food. He just was choking on something, couldn't breathe. And I don't really know the whole story, and you're not going to get the whole story from them. But it wasn't food. It was some type of respiratory thing.
Dude, I see a motherfucker choking, I'm straight tracheotomy immediately. Before I even try the Heimlich maneuver, I'm fucking cutting a hole in your throat. Don't be around me and even start coughing too much. I'm traking everybody.
Yeah, you heard that right. Ambulance.
Yeah, our neighbors, like Lance, what I was saying, our neighbors, the Netherlands Reformed couldn't own TVs.
Yeah.
But whenever the church people came over, you could see wheel tracks in the carpet going into a closet.
Is that right?
They had one on a rolling cart, but they did not own it. They rented a TV and never paid it off. So that way, you know, because their consistory comes over and says, "Do you own a TV?" And they'd say, "No, we don't."
Right.
And it was always in the basement, never on the main floor of the house.
Yeah. Well, you can take. It's the same thing with battery tools. So when I said they can use them on a job site, they can't. You know, they're someone else's tools as far as the bishop's concerned. No TVs. That's what, and I do get a kick out of that, because when we're in someone's house and the family's got the TV playing, the younger children, Amish children, boy, you'd be surprised how they're just absorbed. They've never seen it.
Oh yeah,
They've never seen it.
And I bet they watch some fucking crazy flicks, bro.
Yeah.
they're watching the Schefter show.
Did I tell y'all what happened when we were cleaning out this warehouse? And it was a warehouse. It was like a flea market warehouse, and the guy had some people that didn't pay their rent. So it was like an eviction type thing. We went in there and started throwing all the guy's shit away. Well, I found these boxes of porn magazines. I mean, not Playboy. I mean, the serious porn magazines. Leonard, he's the adult. He was shocked by it. I mean, he couldn't believe it. And I kept chasing him around, opened up the magazine when there's pictures of the chicks with the legs spread open. And all I could get out of him was, "Oh my God. Oh my God." God's honest truth. God's honest truth. I was chasing him around that warehouse. And then his boys, which were young at the time, started coming in. I couldn't do the pictures then because I didn't want to do that to his children. But he's never seen that. He's never seen that.
Lance is fucking chasing this dude around the house with a fucking open pussy book, and this dude's rocked up running from him, and these kids are like, "What the fuck's going on in here?"
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I got the biggest laugh out of that. I mean, he was like, he was just totally floored by that. He couldn't believe it. That some woman that would pose like that and have pictures. I said, it's like that. It is like that.
But they fuck with newspapers or what? Or they don't even care about the news?
They will, but they really don't. They get their news from the newspapers, but even then they don't believe a lot of it. I mean, their stuff is like like what's that one, Shepherd's Farm or something like that. You know, they do all that kind of stuff with the farming type magazines and stuff like that. But
you mean Farmers Only, Lance?
Who?
FarmersOnly.com.
Farmers Only. Now, I can't remember this big one, but because they have a huge for sale section into it, but I cannot think of the name of that damn magazine right now. I want to say Sheplin's or something like that. But yeah, no, they'll read a paper, but they don't read papers every day or anything.
And you know, I see Chuck putting in the chat that they don't vote. Wow, you know why? Well, you know why 99% of the Amish community never got COVID? Because they don't have TVs and radios for the news hype.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, that's something they were pretty adamant about too. They would get pissed off when we pull up to a store or something like that, or someone's house, and they had to put masks on. That really pissed them off. They didn't believe it. They thought it was just a hoax.
Freaking lap.
They want to see a bitch with a bush like Simon's beard, just fucking that shit, just big old wet hairy motherfucker. That's that Churn magazine that Leb's talking about.
Churn butter.
There's that butter
they're
churn.
good people for the most part. there are some people that still look at you and consider you, an outsider. It's hard to communicate with them, but those are the ones I just don't communicate with. I just stay the hell away from them.
I was just looking at your headlines. It reminded me that I saw Ricer's video today, yesterday, I think it was, but it was a different channel. It wasn't. It wasn't. Dead Broke Barbecue or something.
Oh, smoked barbecue sauce.
Something. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that is.
that's the new place that picked him up.
He,
Yes, they
He works for
They
them
are.
now.
yeah, he does videos for them, kind of like Russ and Mike and Jabin used to do stuff for SNS.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I made a statement the other day because that's what I heard, that Mike with Everyday gave up YouTube. That is
Nope.
not true. He did not give up. He was thinking about giving it up. He's going a different route right now. So he is still around.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Mike is
Yes.
not going to.
Yes, there are racist Amish. A lot of them.
I told you they gotta be. That's like the deepest clique right there. If they're gonna be fucking that diehard about sticking to their own people, dude, they ain't fucking with nobody else.
Well, yeah, it's the same with us. I mean, same with white people. I mean, we're still considered an outsider. I've just been around them so long.
You guys remember that show, The Amish Mafia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I heard that was all
Yeah.
fucking scripted though.
Leroy,
What was that called?
really,
Amish Mafia.
I don't know. Yes, I mean, everybody's considered an outsider to them, Laura. I mean, Laura, it takes a while for you to get inside and actually be where they will trust you.
Lance, think about what you just said.
I heard it when you laughed. I was what did I say? Funny.
Takes you a while to get inside an Amish, especially if they're female.
Well, when you get asked to sit down to dinner with them, you're in.
Man,
Clickety
dude.
clap, clickety clap, bang bang. What's clickety clap, bang bang? You know what that is? The Amish
Amish
drive-by
drive-by?
shooting.
That's what it is.
There was an Amish beef between
Drive-by.
Ohio and Pennsylvania Amish. That is true. Even around here, Lep, there was because there's so many Amish that don't go by the Old Testament anymore, and that really upsets Ohio Amish people that are stricter than what Pennsylvania used to be.
And why, Lance? Let me ask you a question. Why don't they go by the Old Testament anymore?
A lot of them, there's things that a lot of them don't agree. So we sort of touch base on it a little bit. So if they bought a little trencher, this is a prime example. Well, even the tractor. So if they buy a tractor or something, they can't use that tractor to farm their land. So they would have to use a horse and plow to farm their land. You can't use that tractor you just bought, but you could use that tractor for work or something else. Now, you could also, and that tractor, the rubber wheels have got to be removed from it. They buy steel wheels that have rubber in them to help cushion that steel a little bit. This is one when I just blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. So he bought this trencher, and his trencher had a backhoe bucket on it. It also had a little plow blade. As you sit there and it trenches, it fills back over. Well, if you wanted to bring more dirt in your trench or whatever you want to do with the backhoe bucket, they can use that trencher any way they want, but they can't touch the backhoe bucket. You got to remove the backhoe bucket from anything that you own, because you're still capable of using your hands and arms and a shovel.
So what's it? What if it's somebody in a wheelchair?
You won't see him out in the field for one thing, but I was reading the comment. What happens when they run out of people? It's odd because I took one of these helpers today home before I took the Sully home, the guy that contracted me. But we went by this new building. I said, it's been a while since I've been down this road called Iron Mill Road, just a dirt road. It's probably 3 miles long. There's Amish farms off of it. And I said, I don't remember this building. What's this building? They had to, I probably shouldn't even be saying this on a public chat. I'm sure
Were they watching right now? They're not fucking watching you right now.
Yeah, but they could have a friend that's watching me right now. And it would look down.
Well, they have to be subscribed to my channel if they're watching you.
Yeah, that's going to be a long shot out of the fucking dark. You got a friend of an Amish guy just happens to be watching fucking Simon's channel.
Amish, that's it. I'm starting a new channel. It's going to be called Iowa Amish Barbecue.
There you go.
I'm gonna become a fucking Amish atheist. How about that?
Amish here love barbecue. Oh yeah, no, they love them. I barter with them with barbecue.
I'm guessing if I start Iowa Amish Barbecue, I can't use a pellet cooker.
So they built
it's not yours.
So they built the building, okay, for a specific reason.
Porn.
Sex dungeon.
Check your
Yeah. Don't know what that means though.
Man, I bet they fucking jack off constantly. I would have to, man.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Some of their wives make you want to. Some of them are good-looking women.
Hey, Lance.
Yes, sir.
Is your wife subscribed to Simon's channel?
My wife does.
Just checking.
Watch the stuff on her lunch break and stuff. I don't see.
Then you might want to recant that last statement.
Hey, Jungle Bob.
There we go. Friend. There he is.
Amish friend. There he is. I told you, some bitch is watching me.
You know it. I guess if I was Amish, I mean, I'd have to be a gynecologist. That's the only way.
You have to double. You'll have to double as a veterinarian too. So
I'd be a fucking Amish, atheist Amish gynecologist.
Simon Lance, what's up, Troy? I missed all kinds of questions, I think.
Hi, Troy.
Is Lance talking about the Amish Scientology? Kyle playing with sausage.
He's over there cutting.
Religion compared to older ones. Yes, they do love their barbecue for sure. Matter of fact, I carry my lunch to work. It's just cheaper that way. But the lady at that, the wife of the house we were working in today, she went up the road to Bojangles and bought them all back pulled pork sandwiches from Bojangles. What's up, Brian?
hey, Brian.
I'd be up in there. I'd be up in there with my motherfucking, with my little gas-powered light fucking shit and my little.
Those are battery packs.
Fucking.
Those are battery packs. They use
fucking
battery pack lamps.
Man, have a big comb so I can comb that motherfucker back and fucking stick that air-powered speculum in there and fucking.
Air powered.
Yeah. Come back next week, bitch. Lance, I'm just joking, dude. Don't,
No, I know. No, I'm trying to read the chat here.
dude. If you put a fucking Amish person in channel view, god damn, bro.
Probably won't be Amish too long.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying that shit would be. It would have to be such a culture shock because there's not one single Amish person I've ever met here in Houston. I mean, there probably is in Houston somewhere.
Do they have an
But I'm-
Amish furniture store?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking gallery furniture, but he's not. It's not like there's Amish people in the back building that shit for him. They're shipping it from Mechanicsville and shit like that.
Yeah, and what's odd, they just, dude, the money that they have. The one guy that I dropped off today, his dad used to be a egg farmer. He had this huge building. It's like, I can't remember the dimensions of it now. It's like, I don't know, 100 by 200. And everything was up to code to being able to raise chickens for the eggs. He put all of this money into this building, didn't even last a year, couldn't make money out of it, so he stopped doing it. Now he's got this building with the silo with all the feed and everything in it. It's just sitting there. It blew me away. But it happens so much. I saw a guy just purchase a used Skylift for $14,000. It's still just sitting in his yard. It blows my mind the way they just blow money and just like it's a drop in the bucket and they don't use it. Oh well.
Fuck it. They got it though, huh?
Yep, that's it.
Fucking Amish millionaires. Yeah, they're making Amish crack pipes down here. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. This is weird to me, man.
Or distraction.
They quit making those roses now. It's hard to find the roses, but they make a fucking glass ink pen that looks like a big pen with you just pull the insert out. Like you'd seen all the boxes of all the roses go away. But now they got glass ink pens at all the stores down here. Crack pipe.
It's just different. I couldn't be Amish. I would die in the summertime. I couldn't have my air conditioning. I would die. When it starts getting really humid out here and pushing mid-high 90s, there ain't no way. There ain't no way.
Mid to high 90s? Oh, fuck.
You know, Randy, I got to say one thing. I'm used to a lot of humidity up here too. But last year when we were down for the rodeo, and was it a Thursday morning when we got up? I mean, it was like heavy fog. You couldn't see Steve's back fence. So down there.
It's like that right now.
It was
Right.
hard. It was hard to light a cigar outside on the patio. That's how humid it was in Houston.
There was somebody in the chat Sunday night that said that the Bay Bridge, it's a huge bridge in Maryland. The fog was so bad. They had like a 80-some car pileup.
Where?
I thought that was that fucking snow and all that shit. That fucking something, fucking St. Mary's Bridge or something. I thought it was because of all the ice.
No, what I heard, what the guy said, it was the Bay Bridge, and it was fog. It's real tall, real long. It goes from like it'll take you from like it just takes you across the bay from my side over to like Ocean City, Maryland, Eastern Shore.
The Bay Bridge takes you from Oakland to San Francisco, Randy.
43 car pileup. My bad.
That's in California though. What is Lance talking about?
one in Maryland. It was a 43 car. It must have been NBL that told me the story then.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
It's about 2 miles long, and the speed limit's raised up on it, so it's up there so high. When it gets foggy, they probably can't see nothing.
But they had that years ago down in Florida. And wait, how long's Tyler lived in Florida, Randy?
I think his whole life.
Because it wouldn't be that far from him. If you look at the map of the state of Florida, if you know where Tampa and St. Pete are on the Gulf side.
The Sunshine Skyway.
Yeah, the Skyway.
Sunshine Causeway.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Is that the one that goes from St. Pete down to Bradenton?
Yeah, the big suspension bridge.
Yeah. When you go over that at night, that bridge is lit up gold.
Yeah,
But
I did a work on that bridge.
if you look to the east side, or the west side, sorry, you can see the old bridge that used to sit like the causeways that run between St. Pete and Tampa. And the Skyway Bridge, is huge now.
The one between St. Pete and Tampa is called the Julia Tuttle Causeway.
There's 3 of them.
I'll be back.
One of them is Highway 60, one of them is Julia Tuttle Causeway, and the other one's the one that they have on all the movies. That's where they always shoot all the movies.
What do they call it? The Frankensteiner, or there's fuck. I've been over them. I know I'm going to go over them again this year. I just can't think of the name.
Yeah, that's the one that goes to Star Island where all the fucking movie stars live and shit. It goes from St. Pete to Star Island.
The one from St. Pete south, the Skyway.
Not the Skyway. There's 3 of them. There's Highway 60, Julia Tuttle Causeway, and there's another one. Man, I'm going to have to Google that.
There's 3 between. There's the Courtney Campbell Causeway. That's between Tampa, St. Pete.
Courtney Campbell is 60.
There's the what do they call it? The Frankensteiner or something like that. It's got
Howard Franklin. Howard Franklin.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. Because the Julia Tuttle's in Miami.
So, but the one I'm talking about is the one from St. Pete to Bradenton that goes south, the Skyway, and you can see the old bridge next to it that sits lower, like the Courtney Campbell and stuff. And when we were down there in 88, 89, that original bridge got hit by a barge in the fog, and people kept driving over the end of it because the fog was so thick they didn't know the bridge was out.
Yeah.
And one of the last survivors from that, I think it was the last survivor from that, actually passed cancer when we were down there.
Yeah, I did work on the Howard Franklin. I did work on the Courtney Campbell. I did work on the Sunshine Skyway and the Julia Tuttle Causeway.
Where's Julia Tuttle? I've never heard of that one.
That's the big bridge in Miami.
Is that
crosses? Yeah, it goes into South Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it's a relation to the Tuttles that had that bike building show in Florida? That was in Florida.
She was like an old brothel owner or something. Back when Miami was up and coming, she owned like brothels or something. Julia Tuttle was a famous prostitute, basically.
Huh.
Lance is thinking of the bike builders, the Tuttles.
The Tuttles, no.
Paul Tuttle Sr. and Paulie Jr.
Yeah.
Those Tuttles
that was cool.
from,
Working on
Orange County, New York.
Yeah, working on both of those bridges was pretty cool because we had a 160-foot fucking man lift that we took the wheels off of, and it was just chained to a barge. So you could fucking boom up and get to the bottom of the bridge by that man lift. It's pretty fucking interesting, bro.
I tell you what, the first time I drove over that at night, I was like 18, 19 years old. I was 18. I was like, we ain't got shit like this in Iowa, boys.
Yeah. Got signs all before the beginning saying check your gas tank. That bitch is so long, like you can't fucking pull off on that bitch and be almost out of gas.
Yeah, you don't hit that bridge with less than a quarter tank.
Dang.
So listen, this is my stupid ass. I'm on a fucking extended boom forklift. I'm on a fucking telelift, and I'm driving, and I have the Mexican guy behind me. He's in the truck with the flashers on, and I'm doing what, 25 miles an hour, maybe at the most. And I was driving over the bridge. It started raining, so it's fucking pouring down rain. Jose's behind me with the flashers on, and everything was going cool until we peeked over the crest of the bridge. And now we got people fucking flying up on us doing fucking 80, 90 miles an hour to a slowed down truck because they couldn't see us no more. We were already over the fucking bridge. Man, it was sketchy as hell. I got my ass in so much trouble. You're supposed to have a permit to drive a fucking piece of equipment on the bridge. I didn't know nothing about permits. I was going to unload a truck. I was like, just follow me, dude. We could be over there in 10 minutes. No big deal. Yeah, Christy's heard a lot of my Florida stories.
You're stuck in a sand pit. Track.
I-
Oh, that's right. You went to didn't you go to a cook-off, Simon?
Yeah,
Or-
but I'm talking about Cletus McFarland's dragster yesterday on yesterday's video. His El Camino
Mullet.
mullet, the name of the car, ended up going at the off the end of the track because he couldn't stop the car. The parachute didn't deploy.
It came out. It got wrapped around his hitch.
Only one of the parachutes deployed. The other one didn't.
Oh shit!
But
Yeah, I
went
watch
to-
all that shit, dude.
I went to the San Antonio cook-off.
And was it big?
Bill said it was about 300 teams there.
Did you fuck with Bill when you was there?
Yeah, I talked to him for about 5 minutes. I got in between turn-ins for his brisket, so he had time to kill for a little bit. So I did get to when I took that picture. Right after, like 5 minutes later, he was sitting down playing on his phone. But yeah, he had two teams there. One his truck, and then his wife was running the other team.
Vanessa was cooking out of. He still has both trailers.
Yep.
So I gotta call that son of a bitch because I
All
want.
right. I
I
thought
wanted,
he sold one of them, the old one.
and when he posted he was getting a new one, I texted him. I said, "I want a shot at your trailer, your old one." He goes, "Well, right now you're about 12th in line because he's got the gull wing panels, the doors on the back, so
Maybe
you
I'll post up a
can
picture real quick.
down. You can lock it down and you're done. You don't have to worry about shit. You don't have to take your smokers out, nothing. Everything's locked, secured, good to go. And it's 20, that one's a 24-foot trailer. His new one's a 32.
That thing's got a porch though, doesn't it have a porch that folds out
Yes.
in the back?
Oh, no, you got the porch on the back. So basically
Yeah.
what you have, the old trailer has 3-foot sidewalls.
Where'd that
And
picture go?
feet can open up 3 directions off the porch to be like an awning or a canopy. And that's the new one.
Yeah, so he's got a porch out on the back of it. He was sitting back there with the guy standing, and then
Yeah.
the other trailer was on this other side, on the right side of this one. So it was kind of hidden. But this is a newer one.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one, the one Simon's showing now, has a 6-foot porch.
Yeah,
It
6
has
by the width of the trailer, so 6 by like 10 or whatever it is. 6 by 8.
no, it's 8 wide, 6 long. So from where you're looking where the canopy ends,
Yeah.
going back is 6 foot.
Yeah, it's real spacious.
You have a 10 10 or 12 foot kitchen area, which is where that walk door is. And then from the walk door forward is, this thing's basically a camper.
Yes.
It's got shower, shedder, and bedroom in there. His other one has a walk door on the same side. It'd be right where the first B is of barbecue. And then got 2 bunks in the front. It doesn't have the extended long ass tongue like this one. It does have a generator box, but the tongue isn't as long. And it's about probably 8 feet shorter than this one. So I was impressed with his old rig. I can't wait to see the new one.
What's that? Oh, here we go. Turn that off. There you go. But yeah, the other trailer was behind that one, and then Jasper County was in front of him, so they were had like a little private area right there.
Yeah. When
They're
Houston,
the grand champions last year at the rodeo, huh? Jasper County.
yeah, they won Houston last year.
Yeah, I saw they had their trophies up on their display.
Yep. So they got a call there. I heard their name called at San Antonio, and so Jasper County, Bill, Janky Leg, Machete Boys. Who won the Jack? I can't remember the name of the team that won the Jack. They'll all be in Champions Row because Machete Boys will be there because of the screw up at the American Royal, because they announced Machete Boys as the GC, and then they did the audit and found out that Janky Leg won. So Houston and the Jack invited both teams and gave them a free entry for this year.
What do you mean they found out they won? They didn't know?
They had on day 2 of the American Royal.
Yeah.
The scoring got all screwed up.
That was fucked up.
We were there, and awards were supposed to start at 5 on Sunday, and we had a 4.5-hour ride home. And the awards started when we were an hour and a half from home.
How's Bill's show his new live doing? How's that doing?
Oh, pretty good. It comes on right before Simon's.
Yeah, he goes on at 8:00 Central. Right
He
before
has Phil Breeden and buddy on there with him, LC Barbecue.
Right.
And then had Chris Davis on tonight, who was actually 3rd overall at San Antonio Rodeo this past weekend.
Well, he said something about he was going to, maybe it was just for the one day, but he was going to change the format to like backyard cookers instead of all comp cookers.
Yeah, he'll be getting to that.
Okay.
I did a couple test runs with him, helped him test his internet, because normally he does it out in his shop.
Right.
He just went to test his internet. And, Alonzo Cantu from Gulf Coast Smoke has been on, and Alonzo's kind of been his IT guy. So, he's working on stuff. He's gonna be
Hi,
doing
Laura.
stuff.
Man, she drew some of that Amish porn there. You see that?
What's that?
Laura drew some of that Amish porn.
I see that. Yeah.
All right. Good night, Laura. Laura's the best. I love that woman.
All right. Good night, Laura.
Yeah, man, y'all are all into that fucking competition shit. And that's cool. I guess I'd have to do it or go to. I'll be more of a part of it than I am with the rodeo.
I got my butt handed to me last Saturday, Randy.
Yeah.
I was telling Simon pre-show there's supposed to be 27 teams there. One guy didn't show up, but there was. You need to look up Risky Briskets. Is their team name?
They're up.
They drove up here from fucking because this was a jack qualifier.
I seen something on Facebook that Bill said he's going to go to the Valley next weekend.
Yeah.
There's another fucking cookout. Yeah, fuck all that, dude. You got fucking all these trucks convoying to fucking Texas, dude. He's going to be right there on the fucking goddamn border.
Yeah, well, guess what? The reason a lot of people are going to the what's it called, the Rumbo in the Rio or whatever it's called. There's $50,000 in pay money down there.
Wow.
That's fun. You spend fucking $800 in gas sitting in traffic.
That Bill will leave Wednesday and beat the traffic.
They're all supposed to be here tomorrow.
I don't know, but
you got to have a good woman for that kind of stuff too, man. If she's not involved, I mean, look how often he's gone. He's gone more than he's home.
This is his livelihood.
Oh, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. But you have to have a good woman in order for that to even work, you know.
Bill's wife was there with him this past weekend, so
Bill's wife is the best. I love her.
Well,
She
it's
so funny.
It sounds like she's getting into some stuff, you know, doing some cooks and stuff with the cheesecake, was it?
She last year, so September. Well, actually, I guess it was October 1st, whatever. At the Royal, she made a brown sugar, and I'm probably getting it wrong. Brown sugar maple pecan cheesecake at the American Royal, and hit a perfect 180 on it.
All right.
I got to.
But here's the problem: 7 other teams hit a perfect 180 also.
Wow.
She has her own 180 sticker from KCBS, and she got 8th place.
Yeah, I love me some cheesecake. My oldest daughter's good at making cheesecake.
how do they go about tiebreakers? You have 8 people with the same score.
There is a whole fucking process. So basically, on KCBS, you have 6 judges at a table, right? Your perfect score for appearance, taste, tenderness across the board is 999. Okay. There is the lowest judge's score out of them 6 always gets thrown out. Okay. So your scoring is based on your 5 out of the 6 highest scores. The first thing they bring back in is your throwout score. Now, you got to know the KCBS scoring. There are multipliers in each category. So even though you have a 9 in appearance, 9 in taste, 9 in tenderness, those 3 9s do not weigh the same. Because after the multipliers, if you add up 999, it's not 27, it's 36. So your taste score is like 1 point something something multiplier. Your tenderness score is a 1 point something something multiplier. And your appearance score is actually like a 0.7 multiplier. So the first thing they do is they bring back your throwout score. That's your first tiebreaker. And then you go to your taste score, and then your tenderness, and then your appearance. And the sixth tiebreaker is literally a coin flip.
What's up, Randy?
I got a question. Is Ken's story going to get any better?
What's that?
Is Ken's story going to get any better?
I'm not the one who asked the question, but I was going to.
I do like my tiebreaker better. So.
Hell yeah.
Well, that wouldn't really be, fair if you got Vanessa. She's just a little gal going up against some 300-pound barbecue cook in the parking lot.
Yeah, you're competitive.
Was Kathy with you last weekend?
No, she was home. I had my son-in-law Barry with me.
Who was the woman I heard in the background? Your daughter, I guess.
When?
Last weekend during the awards announcements.
Oh God, Lance, there's 100 women in there.
No, this one was sitting by you.
Oh, Ellen Cindy Russ, Ellen Cindy DeVos, which they're very good friends of mine. They're also KCBS judges. So they were down there judging, and her, Barry, Al, and I were sitting at the same table.
I mean, she had been sitting close to her. It was like here, clearly.
She was 3 feet from me, literally.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, Al and Cindy were there. So. No, and I've had people ask me, I heard some chick in your video. Was that your wife? I'm like, no. And they're like, really? I'm like, relax. It costs way too much to get a divorce nowadays. I'm not that stupid. No.
It'll cost you 50%.
Half.
The old saying, marriage is grand, divorce is 50 grand.
Shit. It's more than that.
It used to be 50. I've done it twice, trust me.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks the Earnhardt tattoo, is for Earnhardt. It's actually third time's a charm, I think.
Yeah, fuck all that.
You know what? A Buc-ee's brisket is as good as I've had of their brisket sandwiches. It is good food, but it's not competition food. You'd get hammered.
I mean, it's not supposed to be. It's just fast food, basically.
Dude, Buc-ee's is Buc-ee's is shit.
When we went to that one in Katy last year, the first time Barry had been to a Buc-ee's, and he was blown away.
Yeah, I think it's garbage. I think it's all garbage. Everything I've ever ate from there has been garbage. So
when we were there last year, I got a big old brisket sandwich from there. And for a brisket sandwich, we have a barbecue restaurant here in town, Iowa Barbecue Company. And I'm going to tell you what, Buc-ee's brisket sandwich is 10 times better than anything they sell.
Ouch.
it's Buc-ee's, Rudy's, fucking Dickies. They're all gas station fucking barbecue stores, man.
Yeah, but it was better than what they do here. And they got a 1,000-gallon fat stack smoker sitting there. I know the fucking owner of the restaurant's offered me a job twice, and I told him
At Buc-ee's?
No, Iowa Barbecue, and I told him he couldn't afford me.
Yeah, they probably have like old hickories or something at fucking Buc-ee's. They got some commercial ovens or something.
I'm sure they got old hickories or a big J&R oiler sitting out there.
Right. That's probably what they have.
It's probably gas fired that they got the
Got fucking 17-year-old kids in there making that brisket, dude. They don't know what they're doing. They're following what's ever laminated on the card.
It's the best fast food brisket I've ever had.
Anybody talk to Joe? Is he like opening his truck back up yet, or what? Is it still closed?
I did speak with Joe this past week, and they are well. Joe's trying to think how to word this. The reason the truck is closed has nothing to do with the food truck, the food trailer. I'll just say it's personal, and I'll leave it.
Damn.
I didn't even ask him. I just made fun of him for driving his forklift stupid.
Oh yeah.
It was the first time him driving it, man. Shoot.
Yeah. I fucking ran into somebody or something.
It's personal stuff. That's all I know. I don't even know if it's health or whatever, and I'm not going to speculate on that.
Yeah.
I just know he's got shit to get taken care of so he can get back there.
Yep.
He texted me at like 9:45 yesterday. It was like, "What time are you going on? Like, I've been waiting on you." I'm like, "I'm not on RXTX barbecue. My show's over already." He didn't know that I had a different channel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Joe getting on there to be a hoot nanny. I wanted,
Matt Elf will be great on that.
Yeah. That would be a trip. Interview Bad Health, Randy.
Fucking
Ask
I
him
don't
the
know,
hard-
man.
hitting questions, man.
Rumor has it. I don't know. Don't count. Don't mark my words on this, but maybe, just maybe, we might have Uncle Dickie on next week.
Oh shit.
Well,
No way. It's all right.
I think before you interview Bad Elf, you actually first have to interview Squirrel.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna interview Dickie. It's gonna be, he might be somewhat of a host if he comes.
Heck yeah.
I was gonna interview my buddy's fucking prostitute girlfriend, but they were out washing clothes last night.
Her monthly washing of her G-string.
I don't know.
Welcome back, chasing
But
the
that
cue.
was definitely going to be a question: is how often does that fucking thing get rinsed? You know what I mean?
Rinse every night, washed once a month.
She got a coffee pot in there.
Nasty.
They use the coffee pot at the fucking club. Nah, I don't know. I haven't even started thinking about it. So I looked into something today. I've been reviewing some videos, watching some videos. There's a program called OBS
Yeah.
that's way fucking better than using anything. Like, you can use OBS in StreamYard.
They would teach you all that, dude.
Yeah. Watched a couple videos on it today.
Smoking and grilling.
Something to improve the sound. I got to improve that sound, man. Because when I replayed the video, because I got it on private, but I can still watch it, man. You can't hear nothing, dude. I didn't realize that fucking speaker was cheesing out my microphone like that.
Smoking and grilling with AB and his brother-in-law. I'm trying to remember his name. They were one of the first to use OBS about like 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, there's nothing new about it at all. People use it a lot during like Zoom meetings and shit when they're giving presentations on Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
But there might be a way that I can incorporate the sound to go into the live stream.
Lance, what the fuck does that word mean?
I don't know, dude. He sent that to me too.
Ungulus?
Look at it. Google it.
Fuck you.
Google
You
it, Kent.
tell me. I don't read out.
If I could tell you, I would say it in the chat. I can't. I don't want to talk about it in the chat.
Oh.
Oh,
Because he sent it to me, so I don't know what the heck it was.
I don't know. I was gonna ask him about it later.
Yeah,
All right. Well, hold on.
Let me ask you.
I'll I'll take one for the team.
Well, it came up with dogs.
And I could
Mongrels-
be spelling it wrong.
Mongrels with an O instead of U.
I could be spelling it wrong.
Not you.
I just thought it was one of them weird Lance texts. I didn't know.
How did you spell it, Lance?
Mongrels. Just dogs.
Some dog fetish. I don't know. It's the dog the dog breed with the closest to human vagina. I don't know. Something like that. Spelling bee. Yeah, it's the biker gang, the Mongols.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well,
no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if we can break James out of his fucking comfort zone, get him back on the fucking internet. He was the king of Saturday Night Live for fucking so long.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun on that show.
He needs to kick
Yeah.
the pants, man, so he can get his ass back up.
who's that?
Uncle Dickie.
Uncle Dick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Other than that, I don't got nothing, man. That fucking shifter show, that's just something that just comes up. I do want to improve the audio on it, though. I want y'all to be able to hear the audio better. I thought for sure that shit was working until I replayed it.
Your audio or the audio on the video?
The audio as it's broadcast to y'all. You know what I mean? I figured if that Bluetooth speaker, because I got a Bose Bluetooth speaker, is badass. I figured if it was sitting next to me, it would be just as loud as I am, just as clear as I am, you know? Evidently, it's got that fucking muffled ass fucking sound.
So last week it was good. This past week I noticed a muffled sound.
Yeah, maybe it's the quality of the videos that I'm choosing. I'm not sure. It's hard to say, but I know I ain't gonna. That ain't cool to me. I watched maybe the first 10 minutes of it, and I was like, "That's fucking horse shit." No wonder why we only had 20 people in here.
So is it? I mean, I gotta imagine it's probably hard as hell coming up with content, or is it just not really content so much as someone that you don't know type thing coming up?
Well, that helps too.
I remember
That
Dickie
helps.
said it takes him a week to gather all of his content up for a show.
Yeah, it does me, dude. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I started looking. You know, I look all over the internet. You know, all these different sites and shit, trying to find funny shit. And then I hit the window button. I hit Alt and R, and I record the screen. And then from
Right.
there, I can edit it out. You know.
Oh, do you want some of the crap I used to find that I used to send in to Decky?
I mean, it's just hard for me to record that shit unless it's on the computer. I mean, I don't know how to do it on my phone. I mean, I kind of do.
But you have an IT department sitting inside. I'm pretty sure she can help you.
Shit, man. This is kind of like I ain't really been bugging her with this. This is kind of my project.
I'll see what I can do to send you shit.
Tyler sends me shit all the time on TikTok and shit. I don't even open TikTok. If I open TikTok on my phone, it fucking locks my phone up. I hate that shit. But I don't know.
So everybody in the chat, if you find anything really stupid, perverse, or weird, please forward it.
Yeah, that donkey show video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's anything you can find on the internet. Anything you can find on the internet's on Reddit. That's all. I mean, anything. TikTok, Facebook, anything's on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
I think with Reddit that I find all the videos have no audio in it.
I don't have a problem with audio. Well, I guess I do have a problem with audio. It's just fucking. I don't know. I got so many fucking. I got 500,000 fucking page Reddit list that a homeboy of mine emailed me years ago that it still works. And I can click on anything. I got not safe for work Reddits. I got fucking cake farts, brisket farts, meatloaf farts, anything you can think of. Rule 34. Rule 34 is if there's a fetish for it, there's a page for it. There's probably a fucking page for people that like to put fucking vegetables in their ass while watching Sleeper Barbecue.
Hey, leave Lance's page alone.
I'm serious. That probably is. I don't know if y'all have ever looked yourself up on Reddit, but there's probably something about you on there.
Yeah.
If it's been posted to the internet, somebody on Reddit's made a page out of it.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
let me go look at it for myself here.
Yeah. Yes, I can barbecue. Watch. You're gonna have all kinds of freaky fetish shit.
I do have a Reddit page on for my barbecue channel, but I just dropped the links to my videos on there.
Yeah. You're on there. Guarantee you're on there. And now with all the AI, shit, motherfuckers got you with Britney Spears' head on your fucking body, Simon, doing all kinds of fucked up shit.
Well, my name's not on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
I'm
get
saying
my,
it will be now since you just searched it.
Let me put my full name in here.
Okay,
I've never
Randy,
looked myself.
hey, I just sent you a reel that maybe you can use for Monday. I did not hear the oops.
That's my Reddit page right there.
I'll look at it. I'll
I
look at it.
I haven't heard the audio, but come up with something with that.
I'm
Also
I'm
do the
still,
same thing. I also do the same thing on X, Twitter. So, but I just post the links to my video on YouTube on there.
I'm still from back, man. My little homeboy hooked me up with Reddit years ago when we still worked at Oil States. And shit, I was still married at the time, so I've always been anonymous with some numbers. I never changed my name. So I'm just an anonymous account. I don't really got a profile on there. I just look at shit. Never really figured out Reddit only other than to look at crazy memes and videos and shit. I know some people on there, they use it like their social media. You know what I mean?
So I
You
made a
played
little.
George
I made-
lately?
I made a little short of my video of this past week and I put it on TikTok. It got more views than it anywhere else. I got over 2,200 views on it in like 4
Yeah,
days.
man, I haven't opened TikTok in 4 weeks, man. Every time I try to open it up, it asks me to sign in, and then I sign in with Google, and then opens up 2 windows. Every single time it opens up 2 windows, and one of the windows will not fucking go away. And then you know how you have the little fucking arrow, the back button on an Android phone? Like none of those buttons work. I gotta hold the power button down until it fucking asks me to restart my phone every single time. So I just quit fucking with it.
Huh.
Maybe because I got an old Android phone. I don't know, but
Well, if it's 10 years old, yeah.
it ain't that old. It's fucking maybe a year old.
Well, then it's not really that old, man.
It's a fucking Samsung. I mean, it does the trick. Got a shitload of cameras and stuff on it. But I ain't ever going to an iPhone. I ain't ever going to an iPhone. Fuck Apples.
Oh,
We got a guy
Never.
at work that finally upgraded from a flip phone. And him and his wife got 2 new iPhone 15s, whatever. He said he had to write a check for $2,700. I'm like,
I believe
screw you. I'm like, no.
Dude, Christy just updated her phone. Bailey got a phone on our plan. I mean, that shit's expensive. Them phones fucking cost. And how they get you is they fucking make you have a monthly payment on it. You don't realize you're paying $1,700 for a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what fucking kind of phone Simon has. I know he has an iPhone. I know he's all appled up over there.
Yep.
That's his thing, though. I mean,
I don't have any problems with it, so
well, I don't either. I don't have a problem with it either because it's over there with you. I'm Amish when it comes to Apple.
well, you do have a problem with your phone, apparently.
No, I have a problem with TikTok. Everything else works flawlessly. Lance, are you gonna go to sleep over there? We're gonna put fucking whipped in your fucking face.
I'm
trying not to.
I'm going for another 15 minutes, making it even 2 hours, and that call it a night. So hang in there, Lance.
I'm trying not to.
Jumpy jacks.
Yeah, you ain't drinking no Barbie doll beers tonight, huh?
No.
Man, that shit would make you go to sleep, dude. I come home from work and I drink like one beer, dude, and sit on that sofa. My eyelids start getting heavy.
Yeah. That's how it was
It's like
that
that.
long ass drive back home. Just even had the heat on. Still tired. Trying to be out there and hang with them young boys.
Well, you need to go hang with some old boys then.
Really?
Uh oh.
Sit up. Too comfortable.
So you fucking fell asleep during my show last night?
If you're gonna put it that way, yeah. I turned it on, and I was like, "What?" I was doing something. I had to order some hats or something, and I'm forcing myself to stay up, but I got so much stuff to do. I hadn't been asleep in 24 hours. I said, "Randy's Low show's on," so I turned it on, and I don't know who the guy was. Never met him. I don't have any idea of his name, but you started asking him right here, MBL. And I remember him saying something about, "Man, where do you get your question from?" You said, "I don't know. They're just written down here on a piece of paper." And I laid my head down, and that was it. I was out. I was gone.
Yeah, his name is Sean. He works with Tyler. It's cool. It's cool having new people up there. Like, Boo's fun. Chuck was fun. Kyle was
Chuck
fun.
up there
Yeah,
Chuck was on,
Chuck
yeah.
came.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
So-
Chuck fucking popped in.
So Sean was questioning his decision of popping up on the live.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing up here? It was fun. But I'm not gonna have long. The shifter shows aren't gonna go too long. I'm only gonna do like an hours and change or something. I
Yeah,
keep them short and sweet.
Yeah, content. I mean, having content, having a person. I can
Yeah,
see
Well, it's
that.
just,
once it once it takes off, where people are trying to get onto the live stream, that's when it's gonna get real good.
well, that's just it. Is fucking if I'm up, if I do a 2-3 hour show, like people are gonna get tired of watching it. You know what I mean? I
No,
want
keep
to
it at
be
an hour and a half, like you said, but
Yeah,
it's
I want
gonna
people to be there at 8 o'clock. Yeah, be there at 8 o'clock. Fucking blah 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 blah. Don't want to be late next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joe. Wrong channel.
Yeah, and after that, as soon as it's over, as soon as the show's over, I go to YouTube Studio and put that bitch on private. It's over. You don't get to watch it again.
Decky,
Yeah, man, I'm liking these new hats. Like them a lot.
are they fitted or are they
This
Yeah.
one's not. I
Okay.
do have fitted ones too. I'm liking these hats a lot. I just wish I didn't have to get them from California. Shipping's killing me.
All right. Hey, I got to bounce out, y'all. I'm going to pull them aside, give them an ice bath, and get them into the fridge. So,
Yes, sir. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.
all right. See y'all
All right,
later.
Dutch.
Adios.
I would say I'd see y'all in 3 weeks, but Lance ain't showing up. So.
See you next week.
Vegan hat. No, not vegan hats.
No, I meant in person.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Have a great night. See you
Yeah.
later.
Adios.
Shifter Show was an ab workout.
Who said?
I don't know.
They were nice.
I always go ask Christy. Right away because I know she watches in the house. I always ask her, how was it? If I go in there and she's still got fucking tears in her eyes, I know I did all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's well, she was commenting on that long, so it looked like she was having a good time.
Well, it ain't hard to be in a fucking hour slot from 8 to 9, keep everybody's attention.
Yes, sir.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt to fucking go a little less than I normally would on, look at some of the RXTX barbecue lives. Fuck,
Yeah.
me and Russ went live for like 7.5 hours one night.
I don't
How
expect
much more can you fucking talk about?
yeah, I don't expect the Shifter Show to ever do that unless it just gets crazy one night.
You never know, bro. You never fucking know. That's it. There's no rules, though. No rules on that one. I was still thinking about doing a RXTX barbecue show on Monday nights and then switching the Shifter Show to Friday nights.
I see.
That's kind of taxing, though.
Especially when your work picks up and then you're gonna be down
Dude,
maybe one
that's
show.
gonna
or
be
more shows.
That's going to be another thing, too, because this fucking turnaround is supposed to fire up in Orange, and that's a 4-year project.
Oh,
That's
shit.
gonna, yeah. Right now, I got it made. Right now, I'm Monday through Friday. I'm off Saturdays and Sundays. Fucking, I got a set schedule. I don't have to worry about staying over. But when that turnaround starts, I mean, I don't think it's going to start anytime soon. But
Is that near you or what? Is that Texas?
it's still in Texas. It's in Orange, Texas. So it's like almost like an hour and 15 minutes away.
Okay.
But still, I mean, it ain't supposed to start until I think I'm hearing November-ish.
Oh, you got ways, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't
Well, that's
anytime
when that
soon.
last one hit, wasn't it? Wasn't it like October?
Yeah, well, that's typically turnaround season.
Yeah.
Summertime, the end of summer, and all the way through December. That's usually turnaround season.
Dude, you're like hitting Louisiana almost in Orange, Texas.
I know.
Sheesh.
What does it say? Looking from Channelview to Orange. It's like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little stretch, but
I imagine
That's
if you try to do both of them shows, man, that would be a bitch.
yeah, it'd be hard. Yeah, I would get burned out probably. I would probably get burned out trying to work and do 2 shows a week and then fuck with y'all on Sunday and Simon on Tuesday. I mean, that's putting fucking half of my week on the internet,
Yeah. And you still got to, well, especially the Shifter Show. I mean, the RXTX, you could cook something if you want to, but the Shifter Show, I mean, there's so much homework for it, I would think so. I mean, because you got your videos, you got your screen playing. That's something you got to come up with. I mean, I don't know.
It so far has not been that bad. Like when I got free time, I'll be looking on my phone. If I see something, then I know where to go look for it on the laptop. And if I get 20 video clips, then that's a pretty good little segment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'll fill an hour, like with doing it. But
Yep.
Right.
And then have people sending you what they find, and then go through it and see if you like it.
I do have two folders on my computer with shit that I've used and other videos that I've just saved. So I still got some in the bank that I haven't showed yet. a lot of the shit y'all probably have seen. Y'all look at Facebook and shit, so y'all are gonna see things you've seen probably already. But I'm trying to avoid reusing shit right now.
Yeah.
I know Dickie probably did the same shit because, you know, he was always looking for content.
Yeah, I remember him saying that, and that's what I'm basing it on, because I remember him saying a couple times, you know, several times, about, you know, people not really having any idea how long it takes them to get content for that show.
But
And
dude,
I don't want to notes up and everything.
I don't want to fucking. I mean, I already feel like I'm kind of jocking Dickie a lot. Like, I'm not trying to steal his show. I'm trying to do a little different. You know what I mean?
You think
I don't wanna-
barbecue do?
I mean,
Same
I
difference.
know. But fucking Dickie's my friend, though. I don't want him to be like, oh, I fucking had to step away from him and he stole my show. No, that's not my style.
dude, I'm sure he'll stomp you as soon as he goes back on live.
Yeah, he will. He will. Fucking, he finds them bangers.
And just stop it at that point. I mean, if there ever is a point that he comes back on, just stop it. But I think the Dibs thing, I think that's hilarious as hell.
Well, see, and that's what I'm trying not to do. I know he had categories. That was what the cool part of his show was he had, you know, red flag and dibs and shit.
Right.
I'm not trying to organize it like that where, you know, I know Simon still be calling dibs, but that ain't this show.
Yeah.
I just try to find shit that, and I don't know, so far on the 3 episodes I've done so far, it just worked itself out. Where I look down at my laptop and I look down at the next clip and I'll be like, you know what, I got a clip about that. It just happens to be something that's related to what we're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
You can call your categories penicillin or not. Penicillin or no penicillin.
Yeah. I'm allergic to penicillin, so it's always going to be no penicillin for me.
Ugh.
It's going to have to drip. It's going to have to drip itself clear. I don't know. I'll be real, like I said, I'd be real interested to see what me and Uncle Dickie, I haven't even got his opinion on it. I'm pretty sure he hasn't even seen the show. But I was super surprised whenever I fucking told Eric, I was like, Eric, fucking see if you can. And then he immediately answered. He was like, I'm here. I'm listening. He was like, I'm just busy right now. I was like, fuck. So, you know, we have our own Uncle Dickie private chat on Messenger.
Right.
I was super surprised when I seen him. He was like, I'm off, so maybe I can make it next Monday. I was like, hell yeah. So
she's about ready to drop here in a few weeks, isn't she?
I don't even know nothing about any of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's about ready. She's about due.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he's not on social media right now, so we'll see. Be cool to have my boy back though. Maybe he could fucking give me some pointers. Fuck, maybe he wants to team up. Maybe we're gonna do the Uncle Shifter show.
There you go. Uncle Shifter show.
On Saturday nights, the Uncle Shifter show. That'd be fun. To take a little of the burden off of both of us. Now neither one of us have to make a full show. We could both find content for art, you know. Never can tell. But I know, like, I was looking at my analytics for fucking the RXTX barbecue, and my shit's still staying the same. I mean, I'm still getting views on videos I already posted and shit, and I ain't putting no videos up in 2 months, you know?
Yeah. It's been
So there's still people watching.
Few weeks for me.
The world, yeah. Maybe it's just what the world needs right now, though, Guggen. Maybe they'll fucking round up that convoy and send them motherfuckers somewhere else because the Uncle Shifter show. There's my nephew right there.
Yep.
What's up, Kyle?
Sorry, there's a nephew.
Oh, he changed his name to Stephen Kyle Matlock.
That's his real name.
Yeah. Well, he was going by Kyle Matlock before, so that's what I'm saying.
No. We call them by their middle names. They have first names.
The hell is that?
Yeah. It's not a super late party. It's 10:30.
Well, we got a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Lance.
All right,
Right.
folks. It's been 2 hours, and I think everybody's tired. So I'm gonna call it here, and see y'all next week. Thanks for being here.
What's
Later,
SCN?
Chuck.
Night, folks.